Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. My name is Happy.
And my name is Ehi.
And this is the Happy Ehi After channel.
Yes, welcome back. I've been fighting behind the scenes to make sure we are consistent with posting videos these days. Some people are lazy. They are trying to back out, but I will not agree.
Let me just tell you something. I will post the clip right before we recorded this video. I will put it inside the video. You guys tell me who is refusing to shoot video.
Let me see what we're talking about. Eh? We haven't decided what we're talking about.
I don't know. You say you want video, so this is it.
Is that my YouTube channel?
What?
What are we talking about?
You said I should set up. I did my own part.
Stop the video first. Let's
No.
Let's do it.
See a one-sided affair.
I know, it's not one-sided.
Anyways, you are welcome back, our lovely followers. Those of you who have been commenting, liking, sharing, thank you very much. We love you. And we have also noticed something. You people prefer gist to informative sessions. I've noticed that. So videos where we are just gisting is more interesting to you people than videos where we are passing information about life. I've noticed that about you people. But
So what are you going to do about it, since you've noticed it?
We don't have choice. We have to, give more gist.
In light of this, today we are talking about first impressions.
Yes. I want to talk about the impression we had about each other when we first met. It's been what, almost 8 years now, going on 9 years. So after all that time, we want to roll back the years to talk about the kind of first impression we had when we first met each other. Maybe this will help some people to know that first impression is not always everything, basically.
Yes. So do you want to tell them when we met? We met in 2015.
Yes. Let me see if I can remember the date. Let's say it's either September 13th or September 14th, 2015. Yes.
In a small town, well, relatively big, called Nanchang in China.
Yes.
In a university called Jiangxi University of Finance and Economics.
Yes, Jiangxi Taida. So we met in the university. It was, I think I was just 2 days into China, 2 days since I arrived to China.
Yes, he was very fresh, very fresh.
Yeah, I was fresh. I just arrived, and then in the university, all international students stay in one dormitory, right? One big building. So it was the first day actually that I would have free time in the evening to just come and sit in front of the building and see my environment, see the comings and goings of my environment, basically.
And then, my eye was sharp.
Let me tell you, the first thing that came to my mind when I saw Happy, at that time I didn't know her name. The first thing that came to my mind was, who is this one that is making noise like this? That was the first thing, the first thought that crossed my mind. Because she took a bicycle, one of my class, in fact that classmate I had not met him there, but he had a bicycle, and then she was trying to ride in a slopey road, and for some reason she was just going. She didn't know how to stop, and she was screaming. So her bicycle passed me, and the first thought that came to my mind was like, who is this one that's making noise like this? That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Wait, I don't agree with that story. You told me that the first thing was my short dress.
I had not even seen the short dress then. I had not seen the short. You were on the bicycle. You went past. It was when you came back with the bicycle, pushing the bicycle. That was when I saw that, okay. This one is, she has big ears. That was when I could see you clearly. But the first time you went past, I just saw that somebody wearing purple was making noise on a bicycle.
And and then he was sitting like on a stoop, just like outside the building. And for me, honestly speaking, it was one of the first times I would approach somebody to say hello to them, because I'm generally reserved.
She came to toast me. She approached me.
I'm generally reserved. So I saw, this person must be new here. Let me at least, I even said it in my head, let me just approach and say hello. The first thing I will say to him is, hi, I'm happy from Botswana.
Yeah. She introduced herself, and it was quite refreshing, because of course where I come from, girls don't walk up to you to introduce themselves. It's usually the other way around, right? So it was quite.
But there was no toasting there.
That was not where she toasted me. I was telling you where she toasted me. This one was not toasting. It was just fresh. Hi, I'm happy from Botswana, and I had heard about Botswana, right? I'd never met anybody from Botswana, but I had read about Botswana, and it just clicked that, oh, this is somebody from Botswana. And then I introduced myself. Oh, I'm Ehi, I'm from Nigeria. I just came in a few days ago. I'm studying. And then it turns out she was already 1 year into the program. I was just about to start.
Wait, we have to say the significance of saying from Botswana, from Nigeria. Because we were all in a foreign country. So you are always trying to find people who are from your country.
Not generally from your country. You see somebody, even if they are obviously African, but you have to distinct where are you from. Of course, we are all in a new environment. We're all in China. So it was always a thing that you would distinct, oh, I'm from Nigeria, I'm from Tanzania, I'm from Uganda, like this, just to make that distinction. So that was where
we met.
That's where we met. So, nothing. So first thought, who is this one making noise like a crazy person?
First thought, who is this lost puppy sitting on the stoop? That's a lie.
That's a lie.
Who's this lost one?
So, anyways, that was where we first met.
Yes.
And then I think that must have been a Thursday. Yes, that must have been a Thursday. No, a Thursday or a Friday. One of the two. Because on a Saturday, I remember the next Saturday, I met someone else, Sabrina. She's from Gabon. So I met Sabrina, we got talking, and then I asked Sabrina about church. So note down, church, you need to be God-loving. Because, of course, first time in China, I just wanted to know if there was a church that I can attend. And then Sabrina said, oh, yeah, that she's a choir in the fellowship.
Yes.
And then their services usually hold from 6 p.m. on Sundays, which is the next day. But as a choir, I usually go by 4 p.m. So I will ask my friend to take you to church, right? And then before that, I had also met another Nigerian man, Mr. Barnabas, who was also interested in going to church. So I told Mr. Barnabas that, oh, I met some... No, I had not met Mr. Barnabas. No, I had not met Mr. Barnabas. It was Sabrina that said, oh, there is somebody else from Nigeria who is also interested in going to church. So just be here by 5:30.
Which part of the day did this conversation happen?
It was a Saturday. It was a Saturday
morning or afternoon.
No, it was Saturday.
But
afternoon.
You also remember I went to Sabrina's room and found you people.
Yes, that was the same Saturday in the evening. Okay. Because while I was talking to Sabrina, Mohammed also came. So we started talking to Sabrina, and then we ended up going to Sabrina's room to see which room where she stays and like that. Yeah.
And then I went to Sabrina's room.
So it turned out she was Sabrina's friend. She came into Sabrina's room.
My room and Sabrina's were just next to each other. So I would just go into her room to ask her something. I didn't have to knock or anything like that. And she would do the same. But this time I went totally unprepared.
Unprepared for what?
No, like I didn't know there were other people inside the room.
So unprepared for what now?
My hair was a mess. I don't know what else.
Not makeup.
Do I even know how to do makeup?
You'll have styled your hair. Which hair was a mess? Your hair was a mess from the very day. Jaga Jaga hair with purple dye. Was that not the hair you were carrying up and down? So I would...
So I just
even to go to church, it's the same hair you carry to go to church. So
please don't embarrass me. Sit today, I'm wearing wig. Control yourself.
So the hair has always been a mess. That one is established.
Anyway, I went in and said, Sabrina.
She ran back.
And then let me tell you what, I was wearing one skirt like that, one very tight skirt like that. To go back, I had to go in reverse. I didn't turn around to because I was ashamed.
I can't even remember. But anyways, that she just appeared briefly. It was then on Sunday. That was when it turns out that she's the friend who will take us to church. Me and Mr. Barnabas. And then we went to church together.
Yes.
Yeah. And then after church.
You know, let's not go to after church.
Why?
We were inside, we were on our way to church. We were inside the bus. Do you know that this guy, the bus we were standing, he's very tall and I'm short. He put his hand like over my head. He was just texting. It annoyed me. Let me tell you, he still does it today. When he's on the phone, it's like, it annoyed me so much.
I have just come into a new country. Won't I keep in touch with those who love me back home?
Let me let
them know I'm doing fine.
He was using BBM.
Shout out to Sherifat. That was the BBM, the BlackBerry phone Sherifat gave me.
It annoyed me so much because, you know, you meet somebody, you want to talk to them.
You wanted to talk to me.
Of course, how can I go on a bus ride? I've carried you people. People are not
being the shy person that I am, I thought, let everybody keep to themselves.
They know you are not shy.
No. I'm a very reserved person. Let everybody keep to themselves, you know. Let it not be as if you are trying to talk too much. So I just face my front. This person is taking us to church. Is taking us to church. Let's just leave it as that.
It's rude.
And it's not you're saying it's rude. Me, I was trying to be polite.
Okay.
It's not you're saying it's rude.
I see.
Anyways, we went to church, and then after church, turns out she needed to stay back for prayer meeting, some sort of prayer meeting. This is when she started toasting me, but I was not aware that she was toasting me.
Me toasting
because she was me and Mr. Barnabas. Then she said, oh, okay. She was trying to describe what bus we should take to get back to school and everything.
Because I'm concerned. This guy is only 3 days in China.
Is it only me that was... Mr. Barnabas too was only 3 days
Yes, you were both 3 days in China.
So she said, you know what? Let me give you my number in case you have any issues so you can call.
Is that toasting?
Is that not...
It's not toasting.
Is that not... basically, let me give you a way to contact me. And I was oblivious to this at that time. I carry church mind. Me, it was church mind. I carry my church mind. I say, this person who, this person was trying to be here. There's no evidence. You can explain.
If I said, give me your number.
The evidence on ground now.
Okay, now tell them who texted first after you took my number. I don't have your number. You took my number. And say? Somebody has already given you number. Is it the person that will still text you? No, now. I had to text to say, oh, thank you very much for your help. We arrived in time, which was the plan all along. And then, you know, which was the plan all along. And then, how did I toast you from there? I've not toasted you. You created the avenue. You created the avenue. You created the link. You established the communication. Because if we had gone to church that day and I didn't have a number, most likely, maybe it would have taken maybe another week or two for us to meet in the dormitory because our floors are different, our timetables are different, right? So it would have taken a much longer time for us to be in the same space. Maybe the next Sunday. And the next Sunday, it wouldn't be hard taking us to church again because we already know the church route.
So she established that connection. And what happened?
You know, I'm trying to think if that was my intention.
It was.
It wasn't.
It was. There's no evidence that it wasn't.
So
it was.
I'm telling you, it wasn't.
I'm telling you emphatically that was your approach. You were sowing seeds.
I will let it go. I will let it
Yes. So anyways, that was how we started texting. And then, of course, you are texting somebody. This is the first like friend I was meeting in the school, right?
The one who's not the friend you came with.
Yeah, and that is not Mohammed that I'd come with. So it was first friend I'm meeting in school. Turns out she's also 1 year into the program. So a lot of questions. Oh, we're taking these courses. What is it like? Blah, 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 blah. So from phone conversation, it's like, this person is just 2 floors up. Why are we talking on the phone?
Who is toasting who?
And then we started spending a lot of time.
You started
together.
Coming to my room saying you are looking for textbooks. You are looking for this material. You are looking for, before you know it, he's
with
coming.
church mind.
He's coming with banana. Oh, I'll be reading this book while I'm in your room. At least we'll
With
chew
church
on something.
mind. But anyways,
next day, reading grapes.
The most important thing is that, in all honesty, we became very good friends, and I genuinely enjoyed, talking to her, because different cultures. She's from Botswana, I'm from Nigeria. Talking about our life back home and everything. It was very, very interesting. We had
Please don't be general. Let me tell you, this girl likes gist.
We had a lot to talk about. You didn't like gist. You didn't like this. We had a
You were milking my gist. You didn't give me.
We had a lot to talk about, basically.
We'll leave it at that.
We'll leave it at that. We had a lot to talk about. And I started telling her about all the things I've heard about Botswana and confirming.
And
is
he
it like
knew
this?
much more than
Is it
I
like
did.
this? Is it like that? Is it like that? So that was how the whole thing started. So you see that the first impression it's not always love at first sight, It's not always love at first sight. So boys and girls, what can you gain from this conversation
Let me
now?
just tell you why it wasn't even love at first sight. The two wore one t-shirt and one jog. One slip.
That is to tell you that I wasn't out to impress. I was just being myself, because for me, I carry church mind. I wasn't impressing anybody. My great joggers and my blue t-shirt.
Once we started being serious, it was those great joggers I got rid of.
My great joggers and my blue t-shirt was fine for me. I'm a jalabia. I had one white jalabia like this. I used to wear every evening. My great joggers, my blue t-shirt, my jalabia, those were my evening wears. And I wore them proudly. There was no pressure. So you see, it's not always love at first sight, but the most important thing is friendship.
Yes, and being comfortable with each other.
Yeah, because even till today, we still gist a lot. She's still my #1 gist partner.
Yes.
Till today.
You know what? In another video, we'll tell them what activities we did throughout that dating period. You remember? We used to...
Yeah, like our daily... Oh, yeah. And the kind of dates we used to take.
Dates for people with no money.
Yes.
If somebody's looking for moneyless dates ideas.
Yes. So anyways, boys and girls, it's not always love at first sight.
Yes.
1. 2, the most important thing is friendship.
And you know what? I think the fact that you went to church and Oga was very jubilant.
Yeah, we had a common ground in that
church.
way. We were both interested in church activities, the things of God, prayer, fasting,
God.
and all those things. Yes. We were interested. We both knew that only God can save us. Now where we are, if God does not come through for us, that's finished. That's finished. We both knew that.
Oh gosh. It's good to think about the beginning. It's really nice. It's refreshing.
Yes.
So that's all the gist we'll give you today.
Yeah, that's for today. We'll save the rest for next time. Get us to 1,000 500
We're almost there.
subscribers.
We're almost there. Bye.
Bye, guys.